You already know what it is, man. It's a new console generation, and at this time, no one really knew how powerful the PS4 and Xbox One was. So people like hungry for titles that were gonna showcase the power of the new consoles. And also at this time, the industry was kind of going crazy over like open world games. There's games like GTA, Assassin's Creed, and so on. So Watch Dogs was this new IP that was going to give players a fresh experience with the hacking and all that. At a time where people were kind of getting concerned about annual franchises. Things got way worse since then, but it's whatever. Watch Dogs promised a lot, bro. Some people were worried it wasn't gonna live up to expectations, and they were kind of right, I'm gonna be honest. So the game opens up with Aiden in some lobby in Milan. He's on the line with some dude and they're trying to like steal money and hack and whatnot, right? We get this like little hacking montage with code and all this other BS. Things start going south and Aiden is not trying to deal with any of that mess. So he's like, look bruh, it's time to go. The other guy's like, oh no, don't go, wait, I go beep. Aiden dips regardless because he doesn't give a whoop. We cut to some dude putting a hit on Aiden. He's telling the hitman to target his family if he has to, and you know the whole spiel. 11 months later, some dude just got his ass whooped. And guess who it is? It's Maurice, bro. The hitman that was hired to take care of Aiden. Bruh, this is the sorriest hitman I've ever seen, bro. Ever. And he was talking tough too on the phone. What happened to all that bass, Maurice, huh? Yeah, so fast. Aiden lets him off easy, turns his back. Maurice tries to run up on him, bruh, with a bat, but he gets humbled. One of Maurice's homies shows up, pulls a gun out on Aiden. Aiden's Yakuza looking friend sneaks up on the guy with the gun and takes him out. Yakuza cuz tries to make like the whole incident look like a gang related thing. Aiden sneaks out the building and yeah, people weren't feeling it, man. This game had so many things going for it, but only on paper. And look, the ambition is appreciated. The execution, not so much. The story was kind of like ass too for a lot of people. And the missions were like super repetitive. I mean, it's kind of a staple for Ubisoft game. Okay, whatever, it's fine. On top of that, Watch Dogs had a bunch of technical issues on release. It still sold well though. I guess everything's good. It got a sequel and they got like Watch Dogs Legion and whatnot. So Ubisoft released a couple of trailers, gameplay previews, and things of that nature to introduce this new setting, new protagonist, the enhancements, and all that kind of stuff. And this was around, I want to say, early to like mid 2016, and there was a bit of excitement, man. Fans were confident in Watch Dogs 2 even though the first one didn't live up to the hype, because Ubisoft was engaging with the fan base and taking suggestions. Plus, a lot of people wanted to see what role this new setting, San Francisco, was going to play in the narrative and how it was going to affect the gameplay and all that. Yeah, you already know, man. November 2016 rolls around, the public get their hands on the game and it was trash, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, and thing is, like, the first game, you can kind of see how they fumbled it. New IP and everything and all that. The sequel had no excuse. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I'm just playing. Watch Dogs 2 got a lot of praise for its vibrant world and how it addressed some of the issues in the first game. And what's dope too is it didn't just fix the old issues, but it expanded on certain things. The hacking, for example, right? Let's talk about that, right? It was more versatile and it gave players more ways to approach missions and the open world in general. The game just had a bigger emphasis on freedom and player choice overall. And on top of that, Marcus however you say bro's last name, Marcus, was way better than Aiden Pierce, bro. And no disrespect to Aiden, I like bro, but I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's the change in cities and tones. And like, Watch Dogs 2 doesn't take itself too seriously, even though, you know, it tackles themes of like privacy, surveillance, things of that nature and all that, you know what I mean? It's still a little lighthearted and it seems like they did a bit of research on hacker groups and their culture and all that, man. I don't know, man. The story just feels more grounded and relatable. Watch Dogs, it was just a good sequel, bro. Like, let's just leave it at that. You know what I mean? So Watch Dogs 2 is out, people like it, whatever, right? After the release of Watch Dogs 2, the narrative around the series started changing. The franchise began building a solid fan base. Some people even went back to the first game and grew appreciation for it. Outside of, I want to say, Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, it was probably Ubisoft's most recognizable series. But unfortunately, Watch Dogs met a similar fate as those two franchises. Only this time it was a little bit sadder, but we'll get to that. Just know that the success of Watch Dogs 2 created high expectation for the next game. Yeah, people were wondering how is it gonna push things further and build upon Watch Dogs 2, because it's been a minute. Watch Dogs 2 came out what, like 2016? It's been like 4 years, dog. That's like a degree in uni, dog. Yeah, I don't know. The game was released, and to its credit, it did push boundaries. It was innovative. You could play as any NPC and enjoy a variety of skills and abilities and all that. It was dope, and the depiction of London was great from what I've heard. I don't know, because I don't know anything about London. The hacking mechanics were engaging and they were expanded on, but who cares, dog? Yeah, like, you could be as innovative as you want, but if the stories and characters were weak and not as memorable as previous games, and I'm not saying previous games were the end all be all. Truthfully speaking, story wise, narrative wise, whatever, they weren't all that. But this is a new low, bro. On top of that, the missions were like super repetitive, bro, and predictable. It had a bunch of technical issues, but that's a pandemic thing. I don't know. It's not an excuse, but for some reason in 2020, or whenever this game came out, developers were like pushing out unfinished games, which is, I don't know, man. That's messed up, dog. Okay, let me not get into that. Nah, the launch was a bit of a mess. The DLC was cool with the Assassin's Creed, but whatever. I don't know, man. Watch Dogs Legion made the same mistake as the first game. It overpromised, but this time around things were way worse, bro. It was bad. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. While you're down there, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you, Space Cowboy. Peace.